Welcome back to Tahoe Tonight. I'm Paul Reeder. We're here with Wally Johnson with LakeTahoeBasinHomes.com. Welcome to the show, Wally.
Thanks, Paul.
And you have been a realtor up here for 30 years.
Well, I've lived in Tahoe for 30 years, realtor since August of '09.
Still a lot of experience in the market, which is great to have in a realtor. You want someone that knows it intimately, which you do.
Right.
And tell us, today we're going to talk about what it takes to sell a home. And that's always a very personal thing because you have to decide what your house is worth, how it's going to be shown. What's the first step?
Right. Well, the first step really is, analyzing your situation. How much do you want to sell it? When do you want to sell it? That's probably one of the most critical things, is how quickly do you want to sell your place? And pricing is obviously important in today's world, especially because there's still competition with bank-owned properties and short sales, although that seems to be changing now too.
Good. That's good news.
Right. Yeah.
And so Tahoe, being that there's a moratorium on building, it seems like there would be a good opportunity to showcase a home because there's not a whole lot of inventory, correct?
Well, there's not. And of course, building is a lot different now than it used to be. It's a little bit easier to build a home now, but really with the pricing, unless you're a contractor, you can buy an existing property, an existing home for a better price, better value than if you were to hire a contractor and buy a lot and all that kind of thing. People are really seeing that the values are in existing properties.
And how difficult is it to price a home intelligently? I mean, we all know what we want for a home. I think my house is probably worth a lot more than it is. Is it your job then to work with the seller and say, this is what I think your home is worth?
Yes, and it's really, it's working together as a team, but it is really finding out what are the seller's goals. How quickly do they want to sell it? Are they selling it to move up to a higher price point in Tahoe? Are they moving to Reno? Are they moving across the country? Are they going to sell and then rent, which some people do? So there's a lot of things to do, just like when I was a financial advisor. It's asking questions of people and then listening very intelligently.
What about the look of your home and staging? How important is that?
That, to me, is the most important thing. And I see homes that I go into, and they're just a mess. And there's too many personal items. What you want as a seller is for that buyer to come into your property, to your house, and think, maybe subconsciously, I can live here.
Right.
I can see my stuff in here, not their stuff.
And are you a good expert in this field? I mean, do you have a problem telling the seller you probably need to clean this up a little bit? That's got to be a little personal, correct?
Well, it is a personal thing, but I'm a very straightforward, upfront person. That serves me and my clients very well over the years. People tell me that they appreciate that being very upfront, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to hear.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, tell us how to get a hold. Tell us how to get a hold of you. How do we get a hold of Wally Johnson?
LakeTahoeBasinHomes.com is the website. My cell phone number is best phone number for me, and that's 530-277-5687.
Great. Thank you, Wally Johnson. LakeTahoeBasinHomes.com. I'm Paul Reeder. We'll be right back.